So, welcome back guys to a brand new video. Now today, we are going to be talking all about ARK Survival Evolved 2 and the potential future creatures we could be seeing for the game. We already know some of the dinos that are returning for ARK 2, but we're going to go into a little bit of information from Cedric on Twitter and lots of other cool stuff for the future. Obviously, ARK 2 isn't coming out until 2022, so it's still a long way away. I'm just getting so excited for it. We still got the final part of like the DLC and the storyline of ARK to come out next month in March, which will be really exciting for all platforms. That will end off the second season pass and the whole storyline in general. But this ARK 2 game is something we can really look forward to moving on into the future. Now, as always, if you guys do enjoy today's video, smash that like button. Let's see if we can get over 1,000 likes on today's video. That would be absolutely amazing, guys. Make sure to be subscribed as well if you're not subscribed to the channel. And also, my Instagram is in the link right at the top of the description. If you guys want to go follow that, I'm nearly at 1,000 followers on there. I'm trying to like merge both Instagrams together because I've got like a Dom Instagram and then I've got like a LoadedCrysis Instagram. And it'd be nice if I can hit 1,000. I think we're like 20 away, so that'd be brilliant. And let's just get in with the ARK 2 news because it's pretty fun, and you know, you just don't know this, some of the stuff that could be coming that could be so great. So anyway, we'll be reading through this. So ARK 2 is the sequel to ARK Survival Evolved. It was announced at the Game Awards 2020 and will be a survival sandbox similar to the first game, releasing on PC and next-gen consoles. Now, one thing that I wanted to mention in that first was, obviously it says next-gen consoles. It's coming to, which I know PlayStation players are getting very frustrated about. It says next-gen consoles right now because we don't actually know officially when it's going to be, like in the future, if it's going to be coming to like the PlayStation or something. But right now, in 2022, from what I know, it's coming to PC and the Xbox next gen. So I'll let you guys know more information as I hear it on PlayStation. I think it must be some sort of deal ARK have with Microsoft. It's annoying that companies like, you know, and like Microsoft and Sony and stuff always want to get these like exclusives, and you know, they should be coming together rather than separating. But anyway, so judging by the colony ship seen in the ARK 2 trailer and the early game description, it seems that ARK 2 will take place on an alien planet in the far reaches of space after the events of Genesis Part 2. This means that ARK 2 is either or takes place after the arrival. So if you guys didn't know, Genesis Part 2 is going to be on board a colony ship, a very large Federation one, which is going to be the whole map. And I think the whole idea from the end of this colony ship and what we're going to be on is that we are going to travel on this huge ship, and something's going to happen in the ascension at the end of Genesis Part 2 to bring us into this new world of ARK 2, which I think sounds great. They've really done this storyline better than I expected. Obviously, December 10th it was announced, and there is a trailer that I'll be leaving at the end of the video. But the first thing we're going to be looking at, well, what we'll do first is look at the guaranteed ones coming that we know so far, and then we'll talk about what Cedric said on Twitter about a pretty big beast, as you'll see by the thumbnail. So this is one of the pictures from the trailer that you guys would have seen, and as you can see on there, you have the people in the background, these like sort of humans or something, which are either going to be the new bad NPCs we're going to have to fight, which we'll see in the trailer, or I don't know whether they're just like carvings of survivors. But below, you see the HLNA right in the middle here, from, I think that's what that is. You see an obelisk, you see a Quetz, potentially, I think, and then you see a Bronto or a Brachiosaurus, because I'll be showing you in something in the next slide. You see a Stego, you see a Trike, which has got survivors on top of the Trike riding it, and a Rex there. You even potentially, it's either a Rex or it potentially could even be like something smaller, like a Carno or something there. And then you've got a Parasaur here, another sort of obelisk-like thing. Oh no, it's a hand with the implant in down here. And then more hands with the implants reaching up to some sort of ring. But yeah, no, it's really interesting because this kind of gives us an idea. I mean, there's always a chance that this could be looking back in the past, and they might not be in the next game, but I think they are, because Wildcard have mentioned that a lot of the old original dinos will be returning and everything like that. So the next thing is this page. Now, when we come here, you see obviously Vin Diesel. I'm still shocked that Vin Diesel is part of this game. Like, can you believe that's actually him walking into the game? And then you can see some Pteranodons. They seem to be like updated TLC Pteranodons. And then in the background, you can see, this is what I made a video on and mentioned before, you can see what looks like a Brachiosaurus, because something very interesting, I made a video on it when this trailer first came out, they do not look anything like Brontos, they are Brachiosauruses. The way they're shaped and the way their body is, that is pretty much announcing a brand new dino into the game, as you can see in the background there. And I think the Brachiosaurus has been needed for a while in ARK, and the reason for that is because, you know, it's been part of the ARK Editions mod. You know, there's been so many great mods. There's even been a skin for the Bronto that had the Brachiosaurus in. So it's, you know, it's pretty much guaranteed now, and that is an exciting new dino to come to the game. There's going to be lots of new ones. But anyway, moving on to Twitter. So Cedric replied to this. Obviously, I think this is some sort of Titan from Godzilla. I haven't actually seen. I'm trying to catch up with the Godzillas and stuff. I'm all for watching all of the new Kong movies and stuff, but I'm a bit slow with Godzilla. But obviously the new one that got announced, which is Godzilla vs Kong. This guy said, bro, if this guy doesn't sharpen Godzilla vs Kong, we're going to have a riot. And Cedric came back and said, bro, if this doesn't show up in ARK, we're going to riot. And then he goes on to say as well, okay, no riot. My main point is that I love this type of prehistoric creature design. And then obviously he likes both, but he just loves this sort of like he likes both tech and prehistoric. He was saying here, but he loves the design of these types of prehistoric creatures. So I'm not saying the exact one from Godzilla would be coming into ARK unless they got some sort of deal. But if they got, like, you know, you can create similar things to it and not have to be worried about the copyright. Obviously, if it's too similar. But it would be fantastic because if you think about ARK right now, it is growing so much. Like, the game has been getting more popular and more popular year after year after year. It may not seem like that because it's not as in the, you know, as talked about as Fortnite or other games like that or Minecraft, but you know, but when ARK 2 does come out, it will be the most popular game around at the time, and they can secure deals. I mean, I know Vin Diesel played ARK, and that was one of the biggest reasons, and he still does play ARK, and that's one of the biggest reasons why they managed to get a really cool deal with him there for ARK 2. But it's still a pretty big deal to come across. And the other big names they've got involved, David Tennant for Genesis and the new series, they're really securing some deals. So that does make me feel like they could get some potential thing with this new giant Titan. I can't remember the name. I know it's something, I know it's like something beginning with a B. But I just, like, I don't even think I can pronounce it either way. But I know you guys will know it in the comment section down below. That's my next attempt. I need to start going through all the Godzillas. Obviously, I've seen like the old ones when I was younger, but I was more of a Kong fan back in the day. But yeah, anyway, so there's lots to look forward to with ARK. There's not really much else news or gallery or stuff to go on from that. ARK 2 news is pretty quiet at the moment. I made a video about a month ago talking about how ARK 2 gameplay and actually being able to see what the game looks like probably won't be until, most likely, until November next year. And that is a long, well, November next year, November this year. I forgot it was, it's February, I'm forgetting that it's 2021. It's because of the lockdowns. But, yeah, so, November this year is when they do Extra Life, which if you've seen my videos on my most recent Extra Life video, which was like a live stream and stuff, that's where Genesis Part 2 was announced. So, and there's always loads of gameplay shown and everything. So every different big event, there's always a chance ARK could show off some huge gameplay for a new game. So, that's pretty much going to be the video. Probably end up cutting that out. But yeah, so, yeah, it's going to be exciting, guys. I'm going to leave you for the trailer of ARK 2. I'm sure you've seen it already, but for those that just want to rewatch it back, that is going to be at the end of the video. Anyway, if you guys do enjoy, smash that like button. Let's see what you think in the comment section down below. Let's try and hit over 1,000 likes. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Obviously, go follow me on Instagram. It'd be great to hit 1,000 followers on there. I'll catch you guys later.
It's time to go. friend.